Siava said, be a cat, it's Muntamwa, and cast, oh, 2 years, and I'm going to pay no buy, but you make us one. Don't see a meal, but have that intention to even be the flag bearer of the NPP. And can there are a lot of people who will not support a lot of candidates. But now, our question of all of a sudden, boom, Kenya Compare Agyapong comes into the picture. Now, Sabu, you're 2 upon you, super delegates, you're 2 years. Even the headquarters of the NPP told Kennedy something. The headquarters of the NPP, the kind of voice Kennedy got, our headquarters should tell you one thing. Excel say, no matter the kind of suppression, the kind of intimidation, and it's not headquarters from them say, this is one person who has shown commitment, sacrifice, and dedication for the party. Then we comes since 1992. Open Nipa financial resources. Now who are doing the big points now? Oh, Kanipa Makuma so more party headquarters, they identify Kennedy and they say, this is the right person to lead the affairs of the NPP to wrestle power against Reverend John Dramani Mama.
I'm a person who catch Volta region for say, what you have done, I'm going to reward you back. And I'll start this vision from Volta region. My first ethanol plant, 200,000 liters a day capacity.
Yeah, well, I got throw it.
To what I've said, Kasola, that's how we call it. It's a very
we make it so we have to fight against this particular guy. Yem money, yem kuno, yem plan. So the amount from him who is some fast one. Some kofano more torn their man. No, they were doing campaign indirectly for Kenya Compare Agyapong. And surprisingly, Kenya Compare Agyapong are 5,850. Mahmoud Bemenya 4,984. It tells us that the gap, it was a wide gap. And if you look at the votarians, and especially Volta for Motuabana, they shot a certain kind of role for Kenya Compare Agyapong. Yem crash, these are the kind of leaders that we want. And not theoretical leaders. We need pragmatic leaders. We need practical leaders. Leaders who think about the people. Lead or catch us idea mate for one man about Bonjabe Pacho. These are the kind of leaders that we are looking for. Let's say Ghana. One major problem Ghanaians are going through is about youth unemployment. Let's say under John Dramani Mama in 2016, offer Kunyas 8.2%. And then another down Kwakufa offer Kunyaso, it has moved from 8.2 to 14.7. It tells you close to 7 million Ghanaians are not working. About 80% of them are youth. But the NDP will tell you they've created 5.3 jobs in Ghana. How is that possible? Kenya Compare Agyapong as a quiet line. Kenya assist plant. Kenya say. Obi man, and that's be ethanol facts. Let's say for 2,000. Not 2,000. It works for 24 hours. This is what we call proper 24-hour economy.
Yes, solid TV. Abushan for my battery. Says Anton Makwaba. Medin at the Shaibula CC. Ye production at the free Ghana. Ye we are. Had a no Diana said Diana Benia. Baby, I will be an internet at home. This one, Kono. Yes, several mammo. A DMA. Emma become a dear Chamusa a piece. Now, Messrs. said a bay ne Diana. Ye know a yen che. Na can say the name fason. Also, no chance in the bantam. To call the first no chance the bantam must subscribe to the channel. As if you a content buna or drum and edit habitants than a channel. The one subscriber the content be kuma. Unya be guess it will be net tia catch. Nam some pet team now so be and subscribe to the channel. Then a baby didn't come. Some saw no book the crime compare Agyapong. So far, a cat politician, Ghana near or factories. On our can and yet that fact to be a factory. Factory to me for nipa 1,000, to for nipa 2,000 at the Guno. On our can the crime compare Agyapong. What is on our can will be the most advanced and certificated steel plant in West Africa, Tema Ashanti Steel, our 95% complete. On our can after November 4th. Oh yeah, thank you, Thanksgiving service, no. All that ne campaigners and us, no. What say Volta region for Tuaba, Emano, Common Central region, Neniaso. The Central region, apart from food land at that moment, he will give them another factory. But Volta region, for he was on specific say, he's going to give them the first ethanol factory. Abushan 4. And I know video be an honorable Ken or call Volta region. Me no say dear. Honorable Ken, and 30 hectares of land. Uflase was something on here additional Obi Kranya just a 2 plus square opportunity be a factory, but 30 hectares. Many Franco Eba didn't come. None so yanya bre about seed planting. Say a dear was seed planting. Me chum haba me ba Franco Eta at Transadama Kwaba.
Finally, my family is free because of Rome Villa Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy.
For Kwaba. Franco Akwaba.
Major social bulas.
Franco the hater.
Yes, sir.
Now where?
No, man, this also where.
Listen who you pa.
You're the Christos. I'm assuming where. So we see Kano. I'm ready. I'm poised for action.
Okay, Franco Baba, Mammy, and come for Rome Villa Estate, Emma. Rome Villa Estate, ye, Yantonshi, and Sassy. Naya Sassy Biana, also de when it's so another person who develop. As I say, a whole joke, me say, Ghana Fua, Modok in the Japan. Ghana Fua, Mutia Solid TV channel. Mrs. Oko Bob Brower Bruchy, now only by you do Tibetua. Fanyamse kwa Kobobra. Ese busa bema fee. Entini ubesi fia pa asase ahojo. And the Rome Villa Estate. Akoto asase ato ho manso nyina. Na asase ne gunka oyibi ne between Adenta ne Dodowa. And sase de akwan ensuo ene nkane e de abaso. Tenya fe na abadwene ba yodu nsuo beba akwan afase yakwa asase ne so. Na nigi sam ne se asase no ya ball no kama this year utu ya half na ode waje undancha na osa plan na fe dia akro tutu aka owi afa na ma kwamo da so abofom a gated community ono kwa America for aba to be Spain for aba to be Germany for aba to be Italy for aba to be and to aba to make so many for America but dem ko America for dem ko Canada for mu and so ewo you built a mini estate within the Rome Villa Estate. You have 5 plus, 6 plus, 7 plus at the very strategic point which to be. For 0592 223386 0592 223386 and your Rome Villa Estate. Now, what can the Kwame compare with Japan?
Yeah.
Yes, I say, Berman seen so much and Waham. Back in Japan or Hamans and was seen soon. Yes, sir, Obama Volta region for Ethanol factory. The first ethanol factory or the Akomomo. Because we are quite 30 hectares of land. What tree? I ain't human a be free as a giddy. Your boy was saying, but see a video never your battle.
I'm a person catcher Volta region for say. What you have done, I'm going to reward you back. By next year, when we were going round, I was telling delegates and Ghanaians my vision. And I will start this vision from Volta region. My first ethanol plant, 200,000 liters a day capacity.
Yes. You see, because a covenant keeping person. I don't want to say God because
they say second can never be God.
Yeah.
Lasisi.
Franco later.
Now, ain't you be our hair now? Prayer we are depending on your location. There be a say it is an honor and a privilege to be on this particular.
Sure.
Maybe I will be a mature. What's my will be Samuel? Yeah. First of all, Kedia Compre Japan is not a saint.
Debbie.
Debbie. But Kedia Compre Japan is one person. Or Sabwa Dodo now this.
Sure.
I'm choosing my words carefully. Because you go with me about 1 or 2 circumstances, you know,
yeah.
Only mean for Felix, some more catch.
Sure.
But if you look at Kedia Compre Japan, open it up with me car summer. Last time I can make sure so you have to follow it and I have to come into bay. Obakaya. Time they were going for the internal elections. And Ubia started suddenly the Eba. Then be a come say Kedia Compre Japan when Simuntem. Because if you look at Kenya, as I catch some few months or even a year for them to go for the internal primaries, and I'll catch them so, man went in commercial by state to use them. Then it got to a point I saw some a man for gather momentum, no. And I remember that day, I mean, who said no, Kedia Compre Japan is ready to be the flag bearer of the NPP or Parliament Chapel or the Sofa Quarter.
Yeah.
into dealing common in area or catch up a pan and say, while it's a taking one from mums or no air bass or a flag bearer for the MPP and no no catch to go to be as or no career compare Agyapong. He wants to be the flag bearer for the new patriotic party. Mekaiso Casa similar sorry among for body say Mr. President. But even at that material moment for Casa has some now man for crowd say no, it will get to a time. There's going to be a serious component pressure on Ken, and Ken will receive his decision, whereby Ken will not contest.
Yeah.
So kind of crowd here on Alan or Yama Alan, it drew out or withdraw, then Alan have to come into the picture. Mekaisa that day, some part. Or he cast a real Yobina Bontua or Cassan, he made it emphatically clear. Or catch will be as a me did the credit compare Agyapong. Obibia would have be a worship motive, so I said, I want to be the flag bearer. And be any reas with one. Now, if you're going for elections, Obia on the roadmap on the cardinal principles or the reason why they should vote for the person to be the flag bearer. Now, let's see. Credit compare Agyapong no more can say no. Now it got to a point. We super delegates in before super delegates, and a man focus. Oh, Kenya compare Agyapong will be 10 in terms of results. Yeah. Alan will be number 2. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia is number 1. Surprisingly, as early as 1 p.m. Then I had a call saying it's a Kenya compare Agyapong and the toss number 2, and I say, hey, there is a serious statement. Minister Kosimuntem, man intentions here clear. And can could maybe they have given their support to clear compare Agyapong. That's the reality. See how I said, Ken, it's Muntamwa. Cast 2 years, and I'm going to pay or buy, but you make us 1. Those here, but have that intention to even be the flag bearer of the NPP. And there are a lot of people who will not support a lot of candidates. Yeah. But now, all of a sudden, boom, Kenya compare Agyapong comes into the picture. Now, Sabu, you are 2 upon super delegates. Yeah, 2 years, even the headquarters of the NPP told Kennedy something. Yeah. The headquarters of the NPP, yeah. The kind of voice Kennedy got, our headquarters should tell you one thing. It says, party no thank you. It say, no matter the kind of suppression, the kind of intimidation, and it's headquarters from them say, this is one person who has shown commitment, sacrifice, and dedication for the party. Yeah. Then we come since 1992. Open it financially, the resources. Now, who are doing the big points now? Oh, can you pay I just want to make it 3. Yeah. Open it consistently consistent. We're making sure he's putting up the resources, the time, the energy, all risking in life for the NPP. Oh, can we make it compare Agyapong? So, conform more party headquarters, they identify credit and they say, this is the right person to lead the affairs of the NPP to wrestle power against the Reverend John Dramani Mama. Now, Saibu, almost show a picture. No, this particular man, if you don't tame him, now see Uncle Fono maybe a man, this guy will create a problem in this kind of election that we are going. So election, almost a baby say you're interested, anya mafia, anya diabolica. This Kenya compare Agyapong guy will create a problem. Because it got to a point. Now, if you look at the internal people of the NPP, among that can be outside the domain and jurisdiction of the NPP, people who are Rebecca or some stakeholders and confirm civil society, they say no can no vote. Yeah. Ubenya medical doctors, ubenya senior lecturers, ubenya who the businessmen youth will be say no can no vote. Meshabra sisi. A course ana no say Debbie. I say to me confirm we be ba. Na sano mano. They fucking their compare Agyapong. Obaka say the 10 cents of credit compare Agyapong. 10 cents of credit compare Agyapong. Adeba kwene dimu tintimai pa. Eye adeba shabu. Esi on the 20th of April 2012. 20th of April 2012. Credit compare Agyapong was charged with treasoning. Okaya. Yeah. Yes, issue be about Kennedy say. Asante from what cantamanto and on what I can areas no omusiang na for mumfa ba na tu na bibi mu munku o kai sasem. And this issue became one of the biggest issue in Ghana. And to do baby they label Kedia compare Agyapong to be one person who is tribalistic. Kedia compare Agyapong cannot be a unifier. Can you nipa bonini na many nipa bonini is 1 year as Asante Samia can say ni wumu no wo ka kire Ghana for ni Asante for say o mo sori entia anwonafo. it becomes a serious matter.
Yeah.
Huge matter. Like I compare court now, it wasn't a simple matter. So NPP, they be enforce a body that if you want to the NPP, and let me label it, let me be open, let me be straight. Mahmoud Bamia camp, the fashions and the category, we can use this to sabotage Canada compared with Japan. I can be. Even if you look at the internal contest, of course, campaigner, if they go to the Volta region, they play that tape to them to re-echo them and tell them, Sandy Power, you should not allow him to get closer to you because more than ever, he will make sure that he's going to fight against the Voltarians.
Yeah.
Last is minimum dear. We say Kenya compare with Japan when you
yeah.
Minimum dear.
Yeah.
We don't look at the merits and demerits of the matter. We don't look at the substance. Sometimes you don't look at the message, you look at the messenger. And that is the problem, cause. Now, if you look at the elections, of course, internal primaries, Kenya compare with Japan out of surprise. Obuya himself this kind of election said yes, he's surprising the will of the people there, but now will get about 90%.
Yeah, dirty politics of Volta region.
Me say, Edu baby, me and Kasaba Pachi say, Nesa Buzu say, or expectation about now will win between the range of 80 or 80%, or he'll be surprised. It will come to me as a mirage if Bamian may even 85%. Kenya compare with Japan was even written off. He doesn't have even any locals to even contest in this kind of elections and Ekoso. But surprise in the Shabu.
Yeah.
Canada compare with Japan 5,580, 5,850.
Yeah.
Mahmoud Bamenya 4,984.
Of Volta.
Volta. Baby, I'm going to pitch here. They make it so we have to fight against this particular guy. Yam money in film, yam kuno, yam piano. So the amount for him who is some fast one. So I'm confirmed more torn their man. No, they were doing campaign indirectly for Canada compare with Japan. And surprisingly, Canada compare with Japan 5,850. Mahmoud Bamenya 4,984. It tells us that the gap, it was a wide gap. It was a wide gap. Bible say, so who are who chimneys who swan, a sad who are doffo bonus. Yeah. Who were Nichemua, a sad doffo bono. Shabla Sisi. Anytime you are going for elections, Nasa will be back who crack for about the Mawa. Nasa Nipan and Akumu Pan and yes, suppressing the ruler. It means the person has faith and confidence within you. Yeah. The person doesn't joke with you. And if you look at the Voltarians, and especially Volta for Motuabana, they showed a certain kind of role for Canada compared with Japan.
Which
let's see. Mama Kenya, they charge me with treason. Canada anti-Voltarian. Canada will papa or time Voltarian for one. People forgot that Canada compared with Japan and young. Yeah. They forgot. Reason is saying, let's crucify him, let's murder him. You know. So let's punch him left, right, center. Young tuning soon in fine finimu, the never ban who's last will mini pedia. But in some no more cano, people in the Volta region knows where Canada compared with Japan was coming from. And Shabu, he won emphatically over Volta region. Yeah. Now, he made one profound statement, saying, say, on all Canada compared with Japan, I dear voted as a central region for Yamano. I do not training in TSSO. Because they had a pool of choice to decide. But they had faith and confidence within him to be the flag bearer of the NPP. And the kind of voice of Modiamano, it comes to me as a mirage or surprise for him. And as idea, I don't know my Yamano, or no Canada compare with Japan is going to reward them. He's going to pay them back. How is he going to pay them back? He's going to set up factories.
And he was specific, say, the first ethanol.
Oh, that's easy. He looks straight into the eyes of the people. What can't some children? They be a class member coach or say Obi Shaba, look at the state of the person. Obi or say or share environment in what can be Jahodiako. Obi what we said you con and chase or mirror, we said it to them. Anonym.
Yeah, kind of trial.
Obi my character said I set it in the eyes of the public. Yeah. I wanted the cameras to capture. I just said it. So what is your problem? But Canada compare with Japan. Me say he's not a saint. He is not Jesus Christ. Kennedy did not make this kind of promise or pledge. Yeah. But if you look at this kind of promise and pledge that he made, it says a kid compare with Japan and Yambre. Sure. Yeah, to abandon that on the 4th of November, sure. Right? Yeah. You really, and a Kennedy in the party. Yeah. I want my I'm a quanamity.
Yay.
Shiashi. Yes. Shiashi. Office campaign. Oh, yes. And Ken said it. Or say, the Voltarians of fireman are shocking. The one and call for central fireman are shocking, but he's making a pledge and a promise to them. So no, Obekwa could see Ethanol factory wall. Another milk say, Kenya compare with the past acquire land. What's how many hectares?
30 hectares. We hear more than that the Erikane from the Adaklu family.
Thank you. And paying for say, if you even make a first step, it means you say you want to get there.
Yeah.
Kenya compare with Japan. Actually, you say, name some more car yes or more trouble than the man, especially the voters for Yaman and my son, you know. He's going to build an ethanol factory for them. Today he has acquired the land.
Yeah.
That tells you about a trustworthy leader. Not just a leader, a trustworthy leader. Leader or car someone.
I will say
yes, me. But be a catch or say, when it comes to politics, open the pub who our family saba, a Kenya compare with Japan. He's my godfather. Or I'm a godfather, no. It doesn't mean you cast and say, I'm going to support him. Me the I say my duty and responsibility is to make sure I enlighten the ordinary Ghanaian. I tell them the truth or I educate them. So me banam do say some who shall bless is who can. So but me matter say again say there be a opinion. But if you say what's my can I have issues with it. If I have to condemn you, I'll condemn you. Yeah. If I have to praise you, I will praise you. Shall bless you. Kenya compare with Japan, Ghana geographical hemisphere, he could decide some come back. But because of the promise that he made, he has to make sure you have to fulfill that kind of promise. I didn't know when the can find central. WCC. Mami can't back control. Kenya compare with Japan. Actually, me say, or your leader, and yes, a the Chrome Quan or Dream. Or your leader, and then the Chrome Quan, say the Chrome Phone Daily. They know the kind of stuff I know central region. Yeah. Now, if you go to a sinful other areas, central region will be earning the contribution by Kenya compare with Japan, the central region. Yeah. Every voters for and so fast. This is the time. This is the right time for Kenya compare with Japan to take this kind of decision. Last see. Only videos need to man here, you know. Me am crashing. These are the kind of leaders that we want. Last see. And not theoretical leaders. We need pragmatic leaders. We need practical leaders. Leaders who think about the people. Leader catch us idea make one man about Bonjabe Pacho. These are the kind of leaders that we are looking for. Many Kennedy, you are baby. Man, when I could decide to make a Ethanol factory and as a mean conclusion, we are me. I'm not just a rich man, I'm a wealthy person. I could decide that I'm in contest to even be the flag bearer or even be the presidential candidate of the MPP. My say Ethanol factory will beat my name. But Chip says he's a leader. Leadership by example. And what I would in 7 hours say, let's see. Let's say Ghana. One major problem Ghanaians are going through is about youth unemployment. Let's see under John Dramani Mahama in 2016, offer Konyaso 8.2%. And then another down Kwakufa offer Konyaso, it has moved from 8.2 to 14.7. It tells you close to 7 million Ghanaians are not working. About 80% of them are youth. But the NDP will tell you they've created 5.3 jobs in Ghana. How is that possible? What kind of crap people have issues with you? They want to descend on you and they want to feed on you. Mama, yes, 1 year again. All common employment was 8.2. Now the bank for a single and saying you are being Obiano. All it was 5.3. The NPP, because of inconsistency in it about youth unemployment, it was even problematic for them to even get the right figure for us. Or more yes, or more youth together, a manifesto. Yeah. The young girl who came over there, so much 21 million. Yeah. Ghana 34 million. So 21 million. A choice unemployment rate is less than 30%. That's what it. As a many Shabu, if you look at Ghana, how the youth are struggling, and I'll catch a youth in this, and the NDC was very smart and very strategic. Do you know why? They were able to identify the needs and the challenges of the youth, and they decided to even offer them solutions. So, from with this, with the voter going to love you more. Let's see. First, let me tell you, that we are a catch or say, one person who has played an instrumental role in my life is Kenya compare with Japan. And me fa play to Kwanyo Lasisi. And a minister can call you, Franco, I want to meet you. I want to talk to you. It is through HFM. It is through Solid TV. And you're solid, and you're Canadian coming Debbie. Yeah. And you can HFM no buy. Yeah, and you can be a drama no me coming Debbie. But because of Kenya compare with Japan, what down I know. National security to me took out the power choice Branian found what I say. Give us your candidate opinion. Now Kennedy has fed me more than 8 years. That is 8 years. Just more than the 5th year. To me tell you, the BNI we are seeing more. Every man can't say Kennedy compare what the pork could be. Then I'll sit behind and say no, I'll have name one. It can never happen in my dictionary.
So Franco, meaning some of Kwana on your shima or not to more than 5,000 money. And to me, with the next context, voter region,
free voter. But you know the kind of hope he has given to the youth. And now maybe free voter, me voter. Never first maybe I'll just say me free that enclave. Matisse Kenya compare with the poor FBF factory Pro East. Our first I told you maintain. Our prime. It is speaking over 1,000 people. Oh, Coastal is speaking over 1,000 people. We're being he's one person who has employed more than 7,000 Ghanaians. Me, so if you vote a region, now it's a kind of just as a motivation factor for me. Just what I make on. It even gives me hope and life. So Adabi, Kenya compare Japan as acquire land. I know him. Kenya assist plant. Kenya say. Or be human, and also be ethanol factory. Now say for 2,000. Now 2,000, it works for 24 hours. This is what we call proper 24-hour economy.
So Franco, with Sadio, we see no. Dear Sam, now can't share another him for sir. Because of my Daniel Sass, and no man find channel. Because honorable by so or be factory, be plantation factory, and another a chumedida. Yes, was started so I have first up for a check cotton to Sass no time. Did I so catch him from where I am for no. Now no Krowa Castle fat a pahino. Means out here. Next more kafata pahino. Now a catch was it was luxury, it was my fortune. Krowa a catch him from 20 and say, Bom, the pahine. Or the enitie te pahine dwenim krom fo and said that be am pum to bit me about money krom ayefe enya asase nkwa na ese wotom wo say o de enitie me kwa ban mu e kokopre no ma de ben krom fo today as we speak today o quarter pioneering training immigration school they were trying to bring a university tertiary institutions are hold now go and look at how banks are springing over there, go and look at how projects are springing over there, and here can te pahine krom abona baso wo your hena se wo hwamia na se ne keda compare ko abeji asase e wo da enclave na so nya me start project a enya wadwen se kwa koton asase no. Think about your people, think about your youth. Or hini dia wo dwuma ne se onya so wutwa asase aton wo twa aton sika na beba no, you create a certain kind of employment and then confidence in your people, you give them something to do. And so much like him for no and a potential because people who be employed maybe so baby okoja say am fan so say oh, if you look at even my scale of preference and scheme of work, said I'm a person me fed me for be me be fan 2,000 mu 500 more amawie senior high school more amawie poly 500 tertiary 500 masters 500. Do you know the kind of hope he has given to people? Obi bekinya so ya no pa bosu ye ntia na ko na wa kwaje money anwa ene sadi aba be gu from so nipa no de mo so ye adwuma e wo ethanol factory bosu me betua oka me ye no asfm no ebi abosu ye ntia be betima kwa kwaje money anwa nipa nim so kasa wo tv ni radio so, and he has given a certain kind of hope and life. This is what we want from our leaders. Like this, Franco, I didn't honorable or promise of say or the ethanol factory. Yes. But I could be to just at be a Baba Yabia, another different.
There be Lasisi. A Canadian son, I walk on. That be a message from a distance, only Canadian different. But if I'm close to him, he's one person even love to discuss matters.
I am for no sure when you saw me town with checking.
Oh, Shabu, see, Kay Moja. Lasisi. Okay, Dano. Can't buy me an interview. Yen interview, sir, and I'm action. Bompire Mac and Mammy. And action started here. Every day, me there, Papa, the show, and so boy, we and I'm so amen. I said, Franco, I'm the godfather. Empire win rubber and Simon. And trouble, son. I'm sorry, umpire agenda, umpire is cat. Or this kind of mammy. No more on my bottom. No, on my member. Also, the check, and then you come on move. But the check is so much. I don't know the kind of figure that to be on the check. It took but 30 hectares of land. Me say it took be obi kra do obi ka hemfo ne bi do obi kra ka de ka bi o yes ka ye bi tishabu ade akene de aye na de adakru ahemfo na de me say ade akene de aye no wadane Volta na let me give me a standing ovation. Mame ensel to ken da bi obi anyankopon hira no wa kire me say He is a leader that keep his promise. He is a leader that keep his covenant. Which what Kafa Volta and Fona. Even acquiring the land, give me a certain kind of notion and understanding. So Kedia compare Agyapong, Ethanol factory. See, me that be I like see. Say empire back up and bomber king. Empire mebo. Now go man and Kwanya modern. Yes, Yayenim, not only Konedim. Now, we need this kind of leaders. And not theoretical leaders. Or be president to do what maybe a bien Ukruma. Or be president to do what they are. We have to look at people and conform be Juma. They understand the profit and loss account. They understand how business are run. If there's no money, liquidity, but how they're going to survive, how they're going to run. Yeah, trial lawyers and then they have for communicators. This is the time we have to look for someone who is a pragmatic leader to help Ghana. Let's
okay, from here videos na bra honorable Kennedy kwara compare Japan. Na one iPhone interaction bra one sign check na the other video no na etwaso monya aboto na monhwe
2028 MPP Uncle Kennedy Agyapong Ama 2028 almost sound trouble. Come why your MPP former promoter or sound who bought any no pregnancy na here. And why you go my Ghana? Not your uncle so Ghana boy in here 2028. Ken Agyapong you ma will be the biggest gold store in Africa. Ashanti Steel, Fruitland, Supercare, Starch Factory, Ewo Atebubu, Linkline, and my own say on my network, Net 2 TV, HFM, Nap Radio, Nipi, Akeka, Abwa, Magana, Mabu, 7,000, and ya do my year. Oh no, my banner, because I am on my no. Kennedy, Omana MPP for say 747 figures and I want to ama warm Tamale Teaching Hospital and so Kai Branta with the ama warm Ghana Mabuna Ekoka Lebanon $100,000 now the papa oncology department and welcome for Anachi Teaching Hospital and also $147,000 and I would cheer and Mumpa any mattress I am reposing Yamishima Nagana for say $6 million. I would the Apeja Cardio and Dialysis Center.